Kansas City Chiefs taking on Marcus Mariota and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Well, it is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since taking. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. And here come the Raiders on offense, and we'll see Marcus Mariota, the former #2 overall pick, in his 7th year in the league now and 2nd with Las Vegas. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Mariota. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Throwing is Mariota. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. So likely a 3-and-out on their opening drive. That's not a good omen for a team that's lost 3 straight games.
Too many threes that you're mentioning right there. That's a number they've got to get off of. And the big risk you're running right now is discouragement amongst the ranks. How do you keep them up? How do you keep them motivated? They've got to dial up something to give themselves some confidence.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Patrick Mahomes now in his 5th season with the Chiefs, ready to bring out this high-powered Kansas City offense for the first time. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 59 yards. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. 2nd down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are going to take a 1st quarter lead.
The losing streak had taken on a life of it.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Raider offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed. But as we know it often happens, this is all still subject to change.
You're so right about that. But even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Mariota. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. 3rd and 11. And some extra depth in the secondary here. They're in the dime. To throw Mariota. Caught outright by Renfro. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire is a do-it-all back, and he did plenty on that run. And as a rookie, 803 yards rushing for the season in Kansas City may look to up his workload a little bit in year 2. The last pick of the 1st round in 2020, he more than justified that selection with his ability to run the football and catch it out of the backfield.
These two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep, and he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That catch in his career is number 662, and that's significant because it ties him with Hall of Famer Ozzie Newsome.
Yeah, who was a wide receiver at Alabama before he transitioned in the NFL. And we're seeing similar attributes here because the ability to play inside, outside, flex out, he can catch it from any position and turn it into a big play.
Now he's got his eyes on Sep. Oh, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Quentin Jefferson. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Butker's kick here is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit.
And he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. One more time with Edwards-Helaire. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Demarcus Robinson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now Jones. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Quick throw caught out wide by Renfro. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Now a handoff for Drake, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. They'll roll him out right. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Marcus Mariota. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And was polished off by the touchdown run from the 16-yard line. Taken at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out comes Patrick Mahomes in the Chiefs offense. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they feel...
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now Jones. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Mariota and the Raiders now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
On play action, Mariota. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. A handoff left, Barber. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. This will be dumped off to Barber. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the 38, Mariota. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mariota. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He dumps it off to Drake. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Now Mariota. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Vegas. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. From his end zone is Byron Pringle. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Now Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes caught. Kelsey left side. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Mahomes to throw once more. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you get all that open space with big guys leading the way.
2nd down at 5. And again, it's Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Mahomes now to throw. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Demarcus Robinson. with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the give, this is Drake. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Mariota now. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. A handoff out of the pistol. It's Drake. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Mariota to throw it. He'll buy some time right. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
But to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know. I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mariota. And Waller taking it in over the middle. That catch good for only a couple. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Here's Mariota. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The kick by Carlson is good. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Working with a 2nd and 3. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And the Raiders have got him. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
On the ground, it's Barber to start the drive. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Running, it's Drake. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times and 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the 4th quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see, and other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
2nd down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Edwards-Helaire. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 59 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Butker on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. To throw on 2nd and 10. Mariota. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To the air again. Mariota. That's complete to John Ross. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Mariota on first down. Flush to his right. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get it down here to the 43. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire 2nd half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Chiefs, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6 and 7 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8 and 5. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.